What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Ao-Jun. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about this weekend's test server, right? And we do got some good information coming to you from the test server this weekend, all right? My understanding is I was speaking to them, and they did have a lot of problems getting this test server together, but I think they finally figured it all out. They got it all ironed out, so we should have the two-part test this weekend, okay? One on Saturday, one on Sunday. I'm going to take you over to my notes real quick. Bear with me if there's any feedback, any sound being off a little bit. I am sitting in my truck during my lunch hour bringing this video to you guys, all right? So without further delay, let's get over there. Let's talk about the test server. Let's try not to drag this video out longer than it needs to be, all right? Let's go. And you're going to see a lot of discords coming up, a lot of people talking, all kinds of stuff going on. So I'll just be closing those out as they pop up. All right, this test server will be divided into two parts. Part one, New Titan, Arthur, all right, he's coming back. The New Titan spawn mechanic, new hangar and profile. Map changes to Yama and Shenzhen. Second part, weapon pack, the Cryogenics. And this is the juicy part, guys. The new map called the Factory. Finally got a map, guys. We've been crying about it and moaning about it and asking for it. They're finally bringing one to light. So thank God we're getting a new map. Not that the old maps are boring, but you know what? It's always good to get a fresh change of scenery, okay? Now, let's get over to the rest of the test server. No balance change for Arthur. New spawn mechanic for Titan means that the Titan should work in an actual battle on a live server. Cryogenic weapons, balance, and rework. New map test on the test before. New maps will be tested on the test server before these weapons had temporarily been during the test. New map was tested on test server before these weapons had temporarily been models during the test. Okay, not sure what that meant, but we'll go with it. Light weapon rhyme. Okay, and we know what the rhyme is and how it works. Stats: level 8, damage 591, ammo 35. Freeze duration 5 seconds. Frozen enemies receive 30% more damage and slowed by 40%. Okay, so that's gone up a little bit. Okay, I believe last time we were at 20% damage, and I think not quite sure on what the percentage was that it slowed it down, but I think that went up a little bit. The cryo, all right, it's the same thing as far as the mechanics. Now let's get over to the stats. Damage 831, ammo is still 35. Freeze 5 seconds, and it's going to be the same as the other one. 30% more damage and slowed by 40%. That's going to be slow. I got a very serious concern for the speed bots now with this particular weapon potentially making its way to the live server. Speed bots, we're going to have a problem. Pursuer users, Strider users, Blitz users, Lokis. Guys, we're going to have problems. We're going to have some problems. All right, heavy weapon, Glacier, all right? And that is the heavy gun. Stats, level 8, 1,133. That's some serious damage. Somebody do the math on that one for me. 1,133 times 35. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of pain, boys. All right? Freeze duration is 5 seconds. Frozen enemies will receive 30% more damage and slowed by 40%. Wow. I can see where right now that I am using the quantum radar, all right, on my pursuer, where I would potentially want to bring in the phase shift just to protect him once these weapons start making their way onto the field. Okay? You can use Arthur with different weapons, guys. All right? We're not going to be stuck with the weapons that they're giving us. You can use Arthur with different weapons by picking another hangar deck during the test. 3 decks will be open. Okay? So, if we open up the 3 decks, I'm assuming each one of them will have a different set of weapons. Whether it's going to be the Dragoon style, the Rocket style, or the Kinetic style, which are the bullets. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, let's get back over here. And the most interesting part of this whole test server for me, guys, is the new map, the Factory. Really looking forward to it. If you guys get a hold of any early screenshots. I have not been able to find any, but if y'all get a hold of any, shoot them over to me on Messenger, all right? Or hook up with me on Discord and let me know what that is all about. Okay, that is really, really interesting. As far as the speed bots and my concerns for the freezing weapons, you know, you could think about it a lot of different ways. You could attack it from a lot of different angles. But the reduction of 40%. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is only a test server. These numbers are not written in stone. They're going to jump back and forth, up and down. What's good, what's bad, okay? A lot of us have a tendency, all right, as soon as they release new numbers, to think, oh, okay, well, these are the numbers that are going to be, that are in the game, all right, and now I'm screwed with this particular bot, okay? No, that's not it, and that's not how it works, all right? The numbers will fluctuate, but at the last second, they have been known to change things, all right? We were supposed to have the leech, and the leech was going to have a range of 350 meters, okay? That quickly changed at the very end, all right? And they pulled it out, and I believe that it went up to, 500 meters, correct me if I'm wrong, or 600 meters. No, I think it was 500 meters, okay? So they could change whatever they want when they want it, all right? They are the developers of this game, guys, and we are the players. You know, we got to give our feedback. Sometimes the feedback is listened to, sometimes it's not, okay? Got a lot of feedback from you guys regarding all of the stuff going on with the operations, and it is what it is, guys, okay? For the new players, it's probably a beneficial package if you need all the resources, okay? The total amount of resources that you're looking at for the amount of money is not bad, okay? But it is nowhere close to being as amazing as the first operations was, okay? Gathering Storm was just an amazing operation altogether, with a lot of good rewards. The difference between that one and this one, of course, other than the prize, the amount of the prizes, all right, is that it's 20% longer, all right, for 40% less rewards, ballpark figure. Now, I have thank to you guys that sent me the numbers on the power cells and the amount of power cells that we're receiving. When you calculate it by a gold or by 8 gold, all right, it comes out to be a big chunk of gold that you're being given on power cells. Power cells are a big issue for a lot of people in this game, all right? I know people like Chief that burn through power cells a lot. This operation might be perfect for him because he's in lack of power cells. Somebody like myself that has a surplus of power cells, it's not going to be a good operation. It's not what I needed or what I'm looking for. So operations will have a different value to each and every one of us, okay? To me, this was not going to be good. To someone like Chief, it may be perfect, okay? And like I said, we all have a different need in the game, and we're all working on different things in the game, all right? So what's good for you may not be good for me, and what's good for me is not good for the next guy, all right? One thing I do want to thank you guys, most of y'all are 99.9 and 9/10 of you guys are keeping it classy in your comments, all right? It's one thing to leave your comments and vent out your frustrations, but you do it in a good way, all right? Nothing toxic. We don't want toxic comments on this channel. It's not what it's about. This is about having conversations with the co-players, you know, fellow players, our friends, all right? People that we bind with in the game, or, you know, that we've come to get to know, and the new friends that we make every single day. All you new players out there that are doing the operations, more power to you, okay? I know you need the power cells. I know you need the bots. Many of you don't have any meta bots, and a tier is a good score. The pulsars are a good score. Now, if you tally all of that up and you put the price tag of $15, if we were just to purchase it outright, yeah, it would be worth it, okay? But the only difference between purchasing outright and the way it is right now is you have to do a whole lot of grinding, all right, which requires a lot of hours of gameplay. That's the difference, and that comment did come in. You know, would this package be worth it for $15 if they were to put it up on a special deal? Yes, it would be worth it big time if you did not have to grind for 60 days to get it, okay? There's a big difference there between purchasing it outright and adding a grind to where you might get it, and a lot of people might not. So just keep that in mind. I appreciate all your comments and feedback, guys. Keep them coming. The conversations are good. Those of y'all that are hitting me on Messenger, I do apologize for a slow response, all right? My work days are pretty full up, but I do try to get out back to each and every message that I can that comes in on Messenger, on the comment section. I do apologize if I'm just putting the thumbs up. It's because I'm reading while I'm working. Okay, so I'm trying to just bear with me, guys. What did I do here? Okay, I'm trying to cover as much as I possibly can with you guys and keep up to pace with you guys. All right, while continuing to do what I do as far as real life is concerned. So this is what I got for you on the test server, guys. You can scroll down, scroll up, go over everything that I went to, screenshot what you need, take out of it what you need, what's good for you, what's not good for you. My speedbot operators out there, hit me up, guys. Pursuers, Blitzes, Lokis, Phantoms, Striders, all you guys using the rapid speedbots, what do you think about this? How are the cryogenic weapons going to affect us? I think it's going to be pretty damn interesting, okay? And this may be the one weapon that might force me to shelve my beloved Pursuer. I mean, there's not much I'm going to be able to do going up against a Leech or a Phantom that is going to slow me down by 40%, other than having a set of weapons like that to slow him down as well, to keep him from chasing me. But it's going to be a back and forth thing. The play for the Pursuer or the speedbots may become stagnant. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, but that's because it affects me and a signature bot that I have in my lineup tremendously. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, even though it was coming out of my truck, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander, signing out.